Well, now that the night is past, it's a pretty quiet morning in the coastal forest, except for that really eerie music going on in the background. But we'll find out where that's coming from in just a little bit.
How do I start? Okay. This is Lara Croft, an archaeologist from the Endurance, shipwrecked on an island in the Dragon's Triangle, east of Japan. This place is incredible. I've seen wrecks here that could date back centuries. We weren't the first, and I know we're not alone. Something isn't right about this place. If I don't get off this island, maybe someone will eventually find this.
So as you progress through the story, occasionally when you sit down at a campfire, Laura will give a little bit of commentary as to what has just happened or may soon happen. There's only 10 in the game, so they're a little scattered, but you'll know how far you are the more you hear. And in most areas of the game, there are a lot of things you can collect, and there's also a couple of challenges. In the coastal forest, it's finding and shooting these totems. Now, this particular area can be a little difficult because the totems themselves are gray and a lot of the fog makes the forest really gray. So unless you know specifically where to look, it can be pretty difficult. And challenges are the only things that do not appear on a map. So everything else you don't need to collect, but if you want to, they're there, but not the challenges.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
So now that door was not open before, but we can hear the music coming clearly from it. Before we go down there though, there are a bunch of things you can collect and a couple of totems to shoot. So before we leave this area for good, let's make sure we get them all.
It happened again. Private Kosuke. He was on gate duty last night. No one heard anything. And this morning, they found his helmet. Nothing else. No tracks of his leaving, no blood, no shell casings. Nothing. The others are talking about Chinese partisans. Maybe even American GIs. Damn fools! They have no idea what's happening here. It is the Oni who stalk us. The restless, evil spirits. They live in the old places of this island. We are trespassers here, and they are watching us, waiting. All these wrecks, the ruins, this entire island is a graveyard. It's only a matter of time. The Oni will come for us.
So documents are something that you can collect in this game, and they range in topic and author quite a bit. You have some from ancient Japan, some from ancient China, some from World War II on all sides, really, and even present day. So they do add a lot to the backstory, though it's nothing that you can't really glean from the main story. It's just, it adds a nice touch.
Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
GPS caches are another thing you can collect, and they are much harder to find than anything else. Some of them are out in the open like that one was, but others can be a little hidden, like this one.
Numbers. Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
Sometimes they're hidden just off the path, sometimes they're right in your way, and other times they can be hidden pretty well. So it's all a matter of looking all around the map. In larger areas like this that are wide open, it can be a little nightmarish because there is a lot of ground to cover. But it's usually not too bad. Now we've just got a few more things to get. That should be the last totem, and there's one more GPS cache. You may have noticed it in the last video when I was heading back to the base camp. It was up on a ledge, but it wasn't something we could reach from that side. However, coming back this way, and it's right here. So, with all of those found now, we can continue to the source of that music.
This could be a way through. Damn it. What are these markings?
You know, for as banged up as Lara is getting, she's kind of exposing all of her wounds to all of this potentially unsafe water.
What am I doing?
Like, she is gonna get infected so hard.
Oh god, this is insane. This traditional no mask represents a hateful woman in the guise of a demon.
And relics are one more thing you can collect. Some of them you can actually search around using the right stick to get a bit more information.
There are traces of white paint on the inside. Whoever used this mask was of noble birth.
Relics are always found in those huge boxes, so they're a lot easier to get to.
Need something to pry this open.
And how convenient. It looks like there's a pile of stuff to burn over here.
Oh no.
Oh, please don't let that be people. Please don't let that be people. Well, I can totally see where the music is coming from now, but I don't know if there's a way to turn it off. So I guess we can just leave. Now, the axe can open up doors and containers, so it is incredibly useful for our survival on this island. It's definitely worth having around. Well, it is good to be out of there, but it's hard to tell where we're going at this point.
Hold on, let me find out. Sam?
Southwest side. They'll need to follow the path. It's a bit of a climb.
Did you get that?
Got it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.
Laura, you made it.
Sam, thank goodness.
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy. We just spoke to your crew. They're on their way.
Look, he bandaged my foot.
Oh, it was the least I could do. My manners. I'm sorry, I'm Matthias. A teacher by trade. Not really cut out for island life, I'm afraid.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sam here was just telling me about the Sun Queen.
Right, Himiko.
Can you tell me more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much ran things in Japan.
She loves telling this story.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful. Legend says she had shamanistic powers.
And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to myths.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds of the battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond.
But what happened to her?